This is big. This is big, man. NetEase, it's crazy, bro, what NetEase is doing. It is crazy, but we already knew about that because NetEase is doing what most Chinese companies do, which they're trying to pull out of the Western audience. They're trying to pull out of the Western developers, I mean, not the audience. And they're trying to do everything themselves. But apparently there is a company called Prytania Media who is suing NetEase for defamation and also blames NetEase for the reason why the studio collapsed. Among the entities accused of defaming Crop Circle Games is Crop Circle Games. Prytania Media, the parent company of the now closed game studios Crop Circle Games, Possibility Space, and Fang and Claw, formed by Jeff and Annie Strain, is suing former investor NetEase for defamation. The lawsuit, filed on January 3rd of 2025, seeks $400 million in damages and blames NetEase executives for allegedly leaking confidential financial information to other investors, purportedly in retaliation of the Strain's efforts to help the Chinese conglomerate comply with American regulations. Bro, this is wild. This is a wild story. And I know NetEase is not a company that should be relatively trusted, but holy shit. You really think you're going to get $400 million for defamation? I mean, what are we seriously talking about here? And do they have proof of this? Do they have, maybe they do if they filed the lawsuit. But if this is true and the executives leaked confidential financial information to other investors in retaliation, that's going to be a big deal. The lawsuit, which NetEase has already begun to combat with a motion to remove the case to federal court out of Louisiana, shines new light on the sudden collapse of Prytania Media in 2023. At the time, Jeff and Annie Strain blamed the fall of their studios on allegations that their employees were sharing confidential information with the press. Now they say NetEase's alleged mishandling of sensitive financial information played a major role. Wait, so NetEase is blaming them for leaking shit, and now Prytania Media is blaming NetEase for leaking shit? So both of them are leaking shit? Like, what? That's a lot of accusations. NetEase denies these claims. The allegations by Prytania Media and its founders, Annie and Jeff Strain, are wholly without merit, and we emphatically deny and will vigorously defend ourselves against them. A representative said in a statement to Game Developer, "Our record as a global gaming company speaks for itself, and we remain committed to conducting business with integrity." Bro, that's wild. That's wild. We are confident that the legal process will vindicate our position and shed light on the real reasons behind the demise of the Strains Studios. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say at this point, there is a lot of lawsuits that are happening within the gaming industry right now. This is like, what, the fifth lawsuit that we've talked about in the last week? It's insane. But considering that they're trying to go for defamation, this is going to be a shot in the fucking dark. I just don't see how they're going to win against NetEase for defamation in the amount of $400 million. I feel like this is just an attempt to try to get NetEase to settle for something a lot smaller, 10 million, 20 million instead of 400 million. I really don't know, but I highly doubt NetEase is going to settle. These Asian lawyers, they don't fuck around, man. Just like Nintendo, they're ninjas. You don't want to fuck around with these Asian lawyers. Apparently, the investment regulations began shortly after NetEase invested $20 million into Crop Circle Games, a transaction that granted a 20% stake in the studio to the Marvel Rivals publisher. According to the suit, the pair were rebuffed by former NetEase executive turned Crop Circle board member Han Cheng-Lin, who at one point emailed the plaintiffs about keeping NetEase investment in the company low profile to keep away from the radar of CFIUS. What the fuck is CFIUS? CFIUS. Wait, CFIUS. What is that? The Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. Oh, wow. If they had that email of him saying to keep it on the down low, that might help their case. That might help their case. CFIUS is the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. Interesting. Wow, this just got very interesting. The suit does note that the CFIUS reporting is not always mandatory, but highly encouraged. Months later, on February 23rd, Jeff Strain alleges that he received a text from Transcend Fund Managing Director Andrew Shepard, who informed him that allegations of fraud and misuse of funds were being levied against Crop Circle Games. Shepard later confirmed to Prytania that NetEase was the source of the allegations, that it was investigating claims that funds had been moved from Crop Circle Games to other subsidiaries without prior consent of relevant stakeholders, and quarterly financials were potentially materially inaccurate. Oof. Well, I think this basically just sums up as this is going to be a massive fucking lawsuit. And I hope both of these... Well, I know NetEase has the money. I hope the other studio that closed down like 3 of their studios, I hope they got the money to fight this out, because this might go the long haul. A lawsuit like this just might go the long haul at this point. So we'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Next topic, boys. It's time to talk about something super exciting. And you guys already know, man. If you haven't heard the news yet, ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate, because we got the official announcement today that Warhammer 40K Space Marine 3 is, in fact, officially in development. They announced it today. That is exciting news. Let's go over the announcement. So it says, publisher Focus Entertainment has announced that Warhammer 40K Space Marine 3 is officially in development. The game will once again be developed by Saber Interactive. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's go, bro. So it's being made by the same people that made Space Marine 2. It's being made by the same guy who was in charge last time, who commented on Asmongold's video, who was super based. So hopefully he stays that way. Hopefully there's no woke nonsense that gets put into this fucking game. Hopefully they don't try to sneak anything in there. But considering Space Marine 1 was amazing, and considering Space Marine 2 was amazing, I think it's safe to say that we should be fairly confident that Space Marine 3 should be amazing. But we're going to have to wait and see, obviously, a while, because this is just an announcement. They just announced it now, which means we're years off from this, probably. It says, your duty is not done. The publisher posted on social media, we're pleased to announce that the development for Warhammer 40K Space Marine 3 has officially begun. Yeah, if it just started, it's a while away. Space Marine 2 released a favorable reviews from both critics and players alike. A follow-up to the 2011 Warhammer's 40K Space Marine 1, the latest game has sold more than 5 million copies as of November of 2024. That is fucking sick. I am unbelievably excited for this. And I know, I get it. I know, like, anything could happen. Anything could genuinely happen. But I'm just hoping that it sticks to, what made the game so good in the first place. You guys know we streamed Space Marine 2 on Griffcast. I have an official review for Space Marine on Steam. I completed the game. I'm going to try to platinum the game. I booted it up earlier the other day to try to get some achievements, so it's a really good game. It's got a lot to offer. I don't know if is it on sale for the Steam sale? Is it on sale? Let's check right now. Space Marine 2. It's on sale. 35% off, bro. 35% off on Steam right now, Space Marine 2. So it is on sale. That's fantastic. So if you haven't picked up Space Marine 2, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but I highly implore you potentially check that game out, because it is fantastic. It is fantastic, and it is a lot of fun. It really is. It really is. All right, let's get into the next topic.